script only to realize he didn't memorize his lines. This is offensive. I didn't have a chance to win in this episode. What?
Wait, 1, didn't you write the script? Yeah. And 2, if you don't memorize your lines, you don't get to keep the puppet version of this.
Hey, okay, it says this is cool, unusual. Okay, well now I'm faced with a dilemma. Do I start memorizing my lines now or just kind of like say goodbye to my friends?
Well, it's never too late. Why don't you just take the rest of the episode and start memorizing your lines?
It says I'm okay with that. Welcome everybody to the Spelling Bee.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's not the Pictionary Bee.
I named him Jared.
So here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna give you at home a word that you're gonna spell against our guest here, Hoj.
Oh yeah.
But after we give you a word, we're gonna give him a word, and we're gonna see if he can get it because I'm not entirely convinced in your spelling abilities.
I'm letting you know, guys, back in my day, I was a spelling bee not champ. I was really bad at spelling bees. I don't think I've even really partaken in a spelling bee, but I was not good at spelling when I was younger, so we'll see if I've improved.
Okay, let's check out our first word that we have on here. This is gonna be a word that you're gonna be spelling with our guest here. Okay, the word is new. As in, I knew that you would do that.
Okay.
See that helped. You were gonna get that wrong.
Yeah, I actually was. You should have had me.
You should have asked. This is why they ask for the definition in spelling bees. They're like, can you use it in a sentence?
Facts. You know, I'm kind of. You can already tell that I would have lost in the spelling bee already.
I know. Okay. All right. Show us how you thought it was spelled. K-N-E-W. Let's see if that's right. Let's see if that's right. Hey, way to go.
You know, when you're asked to spell something, it really does. You like spell it out, and you're like, wait, this is wrong. Like this is not right. Mm-hmm. But
speaking of words that will not be spelled right, the word that is just going to be for you to spell now is camouflage.
Ooh. Okay.
As in, I couldn't see you because you were wearing camouflage. Okay. Do you think you got it?
No.
Do you need more time?
Nope, I got it.
Okay, how do you think it's spelled?
I think it's spelled like this.
Okay, what is it?
C-A-M-O-F-O-L-U-G-E. We're about to see how bad this is.
Let's check out. What is it?
Oh no.
Okay, so you weren't close. Okay, so that's okay. That happens.
Yeah.
So everybody at home, you know how to spell camouflage now.
It's alright, Jared's still happy.
Jared's still happy. You just had to draw that again, didn't you? Okay.
No, I just hit the reverse button a bunch.
Your word at home and your word here
yeah.
is going to be flies. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Show me what you got. F-L-I. Okay, let's see if that's right. I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
We'll see. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I was worried there for you for a moment. And your next word. Oh, I'm excited for this next word. Are you excited for this next word?
Nope.
Your
Not
word
at all.
is entrepreneur.
Okay.
Do you need it in a sentence?
Yes, please.
Hoj will misspell the word entrepreneur. Do you want me to help you out? It starts with an E.
This is really wrong. Guys, this is really, really wrong.
How many numbers did you put in it?
7? I'm just kidding. No, I didn't
Should
put any.
be 8.
Should I put a number in?
No.
Okay.
Okay, do you have it?
Wait. No, that's wrong.
Are you sure it's wrong?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Spell it. What is it?
It is E-N-T-R-E-P-N-E-U-R.
All right, let's see. I'm not sure. Okay.
Did I get it? Wait.
No, you missed the R before the P.
Oh my gosh.
He was so close. He missed that R because you don't say that whenever you're saying the word.
You do,
you
but I
kind
just
of like but I skipped that because of my accent, Pittsburgh. I just got
so
entrepreneur.
I blame Colin for my loss.
Yeah, you blame me for that. That's okay.
Entrepreneur. Yeah, that is weird.
You're gonna get one of these. Okay, so your word at home and your word is going to be Saturday.
Ooh.
As in, not Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, but Saturday.
Yep.
All right, let's see exactly how you spelled it.
Saturday.
All right, let's see if you got it right. The suspense.
We got him.
There we go. There we go.
We got this now, baby.
All right. Are you ready for your next word?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I got to look at this one. This one's got a lot of letters. Okay. Furlough.
Now you're psyching me out with that. It's got a lot of letters.
Furlough.
It's a 2-syllable word, my
Furlough.
dude. Okay.
Not as in you're low on fur. Just furlough.
Okay. It may have been I was trying to spell it.
Furlough.
But you know what?
I'm
You ain't
so
psyching
excited
me
to
out.
see how you do on this. Okay.
Don't worry.
That's okay. You got this.
Wait. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm going all out if I'm doing it. Furlough.
Spell it for us.
P-H-E-R-L-O-U.
Let's take a look
It's gonna be so easy.
Let's take a look at what it is.
It's so easy, isn't it?
It started with an F.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I get the ending is what confuses me. The
Yeah.
UGH.
well, when you were like, it's not fur and low, I was like, well, okay.
let me just
I'm
make
out
sure
there.
that I hit the PH.
Yeah.
Because
that's clearly where it's gonna be at.
Oh my goodness.
That's where he's got me.
Okay, your next word is smiling. That's for you at home too. Smiling. Smiling. As in, I'm doing this under my mask. Smiling.
You're not wearing a mask.
But if I was wearing a mask, I'd be smiling underneath it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Always?
Show me what you got.
You're always smiling when you have a mask on?
Always.
Wow.
Unless I'm
That's impressive.
crying.
This is what I got for smiling.
SQI.
Yeah, definitely that's a Q. Yeah, S-M-I-L-I-N-G.
That looks like an N that just couldn't make it.
Yeah, it was an N that kind of just like gave up towards the
They
end.
were
He
like,
was
I'm gonna
eh.
try to be an M, but I
Yeah,
can't.
He's like, eh.
Let's see how close you are on that. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Okay, your next word.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nomenclature.
Ooh, you know what?
I don't even know how to use that in a
I
sentence.
just put an M instead of an N. What am I doing?
Nomenclature.
Yeah.
It's a nomenclature. Okay.
Oh, I'm running out. Hang on.
Nomenclature.
I'm running out of room, but it's fine.
Nomenclature.
Okay. It's
Okay.
spelled
Okay.
Nomenclare.
Oh, let's find out if that's right. I think you might have that.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's go. I
way
got
to go.
one.
I
got
man,
one.
I'm proud of you.
I could sound that one out though. You like no men and then play. I guess I would have added a Y if I was sounding it out. But I got the first part.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one is for all y'all at home and you. It is match.
Match.
Match. Match. Hatch. Latch. Hatch. That's an easy word to learn. I like
It
that
is.
word. All right, show me what you got.
Got match. M-A-T-C-H.
I think you have that. Let's see exactly if that was right. Way to go. Okay.
Let's
okay.
go.
Okay.
We get in the roll of it now.
We're on our last one though. So this is
no.
again for everybody. This word is newspaper. And you remember, news sometimes can start with a K. I'm not saying it does.
Gonna put a PH in there. Just
Gotta love the English language. You got it?
We got it.
Okay, he's being bold and not starting off with K. Let's see if he got it.
Yeah.
Newspaper. There we
Big
go.
brain.
There we go. There we go. Everybody, thank you for joining us for the B Spelling. Okay, everybody, it is time for our scripture verse, and I need your help with this again, because remember, whenever we have our scripture verse, we're not opening anything up, we're not pressing a button, we gotta yell open sesame to be able to get that scripture verse to show up, especially to know what style we're even gonna do this in. So, count of three, say open sesame in your favorite accent that you would like to choose. Ready? 1, 2, 3, open sesame! Oh. Okay, stream reverse. All right, I think we can do this one. All right, repeat after me. Make sure you're being as loud as you possibly can. Not too loud if you got parents in the room, but loud enough so that you can hear it. A friend loves at all times. They are there to help when trouble comes. Proverbs 17:17. Okay, that was good. I think you guys are loud enough. Let's try out our next one. Open sesame on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Open sesame! The when you're happy and you know it version? Oh, I think I know what this is. So after we say part of it, we just gotta clap our hands 3 times. Or 2 times. How does when you're happy when you know it goes? Well, you know, we'll figure it out as we get there because we'll be happy when we're doing it. All right, let's try it. A friend loves at all times. They are there to help when trouble comes. Proverbs 17:17. Okay, if you sang along at home, you get some bonus points. Way to go.
Sometimes I don't always feel like worshiping. Sometimes it's early when I'm watching kids on TV, or I might be eating breakfast. But when I decide to focus more on Jesus than when I'm feeling, everything changes for the better. So no matter what you're feeling, let's worship Jesus together.
When I was searching, your love was never far. You made a way to get to me. You were the whisper leading me to your heart. Forever I belong to you. Now I can see clearly, my God, you for me. You won't let go. Your love won't let me down. And I know it's true. Yeah, I know that your love is all around. I believe in you, holding on to you, holding on, and I know you will never fail. I want all of you, you never change. Your love won't let me down. Love won't let me Love won't let me Love won't let me. Right when I need you, you listen as I pray. You leave the 99 for me. You paint the sky with promises of your grace. So I will find my way to you. Now I can see clearly, my God, you for me. You won't let go. Your love won't let me down. And I know it's true. Yeah, I know that your love is all around. I believe in you, holding on to you, holding on, and I know you will never fail. I want all of you, you never change. Your love won't let me down. Love won't let me. Love won't let me. Holding on, and I know you will never fail. I want all of you, you'll never change. Your love won't let me down. Love won't let me.
Start off just raising our hands in worship. You know, this is a sign telling God it's all in your hands.
Thank you for your goodness.
Trust Him, and during difficult times when things are scary, you might be afraid, you can always go to God and know that everything is in His hands.
Let's sing this together.
Trust Him. Thank you, Jesus.
Of all the things that I could do for you, and all the things things that I could say. Nothing is better, Lord, to simply obey.
Come on, you sing the many things.
The many things that I could be for you. The many things that I could pray. Jesus, I'll trust in you and do what you say.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me, Jesus.
When you sing,
Of all the things that I could do for you, and all the things that I could say, nothing is better, Lord, to simply obey.
why don't you lift your hand?
The many things that I could be for you, the many things that I could pray. Jesus, I'll trust in you, do what you say.
Sing out, Father.
And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me, Jesus. Jesus, you're watching over me
You sing.
as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. And I follow you where you're leading me. And I follow you where you're leading me. And I follow you where you're leading me, Jesus. Jesus.
Hey guys, we're gonna pray together now. If you could close your eyes and bow your head. Jesus, thank you that you really are a friend to us. Thank you that you're with us in every good and every bad moment. Help us to not forget just how close we are to you. And everybody said, Amen.
Good evening, or good night, or good to whatever time of the day you tend to be watching this. This is the newsroom. As of right now, we are trying to figure out what the news is. I don't know at this point. I'm honestly just waiting for something to interrupt me saying breaking. Well, it would appear that food is now getting angry with its eaters. That's right, if you thought that food was happy about being eaten, you might be wrong. Let's go live on the scene now to see exactly how food is responding to being eaten. Appear that food has two main requests before it will allow itself to be eaten ever again. I've never seen anything like this before, but it's telling everybody to go to the ParentQ app for real food. I can't. Well, go to the ParentQ app because apparently it's really good. I've downloaded it personally. I've had some good conversations with my children. It's been fun, but it does have a second request. And the second request actually involves the season of fall. That's right, if you like calling it autumn, it's fall, or autumn, whatever you prefer. We don't need to get in an argument about this. But apparently, Food is organizing some type of a fun event that will be happening here on Kids Zone TV involving fall. So, get ready for that. Get your flannels out and get some pumpkins because fall day looks like it's right around the corner. Goodbye.
Our story today is about two people, Elijah and Elijah. I know what you're thinking. I did not say the same name twice. They have two different names, so they're two different people. Think of it like a master and an apprentice. Elijah is the master, very wise and very old. Elijah is the young apprentice. Elijah, master, and Elijah, apprentice. All right, let's get on with that story.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of 1 Kings, chapter 19.
For many years, God's people were ruled by kings who refused to listen to God. So God sent prophets to speak His words. One was a man named Elijah.
I serve the Lord.
Elijah did amazing things through God's power, like calling for rain after 3 years of drought and bringing a dead boy back to life. But being a prophet was a lonely, difficult life. After the evil queen Jezebel threatened his life, Elijah fled to Mount Horeb.
God, I've been committed to you, but the people have turned their backs on me. I am the only prophet left.
God already had an answer to Elijah's pleas. A friend.
Go back the way you came. Anoint Elisha from Abel Meholah as the next prophet after you.
So Elijah tightened his belt and set out along the road. When he finally reached the town, he noticed several young men plowing with a dozen pair of oxen. And in the very last field, he noticed one of the young men struggling to keep his oxen in line.
Get up there, Ham. Move along, Burger.
God, is that Elisha? He's just a small town kid. What does he have? Does he have what it takes to be a prophet?
But God had chosen Elisha, so Elijah tramped through the muddy field to greet the young man.
Elisha.
Elisha blinked in surprise when he saw the prophet.
Whoa, Burger.
Elijah marched right up to Elisha and threw his very own cloak over the young man's shoulders. It was a sign that God had chosen Elisha to be Elijah's assistant.
Me? You're choosing me?
Elijah turned and walked away. Elisha dropped the reins and ran after.
Wait, just let me say goodbye to my family. Then I'll come with you.
Go right ahead. I'm not making you do anything.
Yes, sir.
Right then and there, Elisha broke apart his plow and used the wooden pieces to start a fire. He cooked a meal and called all his family and friends over to share it with him.
I'm leaving to travel with Elijah. Goodbye, everyone.
Then Elisha set out on the road beside Elijah.
I don't really know how to be a prophet. or even a prophet's assistant.
That's okay. You'll learn.
So over the years, Elisha followed Elijah everywhere as a close companion and good friend, and he watched and listened intently as Elijah spoke God's words to powerful kings and did incredible things. One day, Elisha and Elijah left the town of Gilgal on the way to Bethel, and they both knew that God was about to do something very breathtaking. God was going to take Elijah up to heaven.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Bethel.
Elisha wasn't about to leave his friend to go it alone.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
At Bethel, the same thing happened.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Jericho.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
It happened once again in Jericho.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to the Jordan River.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
You do realize you're repeating yourself.
Together, Elisha and Elijah reached the banks of the Jordan River. The waters flowed dark and deep. Elijah removed his coat and rolled it up. And then he struck the river. Immediately, the waters parted to the right and left. Elisha and Elijah walked across the river on dry ground. They reached the opposite bank.
Tell me, what can I do for you before I'm taken away?
Elisha didn't want to lose his friend and mentor, Elijah, but he'd learned many things in the last few years.
Please, give me a double share of the Spirit God has given you.
Only the Lord can do that. But if you see me when I'm taken away, that means you will receive what you've asked for.
Elisha nodded, and the two men walked on in silence. Suddenly, a wild wind whipped up, and a chariot and horses appeared, blazing with fire.
Elijah.
The flaming chariot flew down right between the two men. It caught up Elijah and carried him up to heaven, driven by a strong wind.
Elijah, you are like a father to me.
Elisha stared into the sky until the last breath of wind and the final hint of flame were gone. Then in great sorrow, he tore his own clothes.
My best friend is gone.
Glancing down at the ground, he saw Elijah's coat. Carefully, he picked it up.
I wonder.
Elisha hurried back to the bank of the Jordan River. Again, the water flowed hard and fast. On the opposite bank, a group of prophets from Jericho watched.
Look, there's Elisha. But where's Elijah?
Across the river, Elisha twisted up Elijah's coat. He called out in a loud voice,
Where is the power of the Lord? Where is the power of the God of Elijah?
Then Elisha struck the water just as Elijah had done. And just like what happened before, the waters parted to the right and left. The prophets from Jericho stared in amazement as Elisha crossed the river on dry land.
The Spirit God gave to Elijah has been given to Elisha.
It was true. Elisha had been faithful to follow and learn from Elijah for many years, and now God's Spirit was with Elisha just as it had been with his friend.
Well, Colin, how did you do?
Colin replies back in a confident tone.
Did you memorize the lines or the cues?
Colin now looks up at the ceiling knowing that he memorized the wrong thing. Come on! I was so close! I had the script in front of me. I was looking at it all day, all night. I thought I had it.
Did you at least memorize the scripture?
Well, of course I did. Colin claps. And if you really want to know it, and the lines of course will show it, I memorized the scripture just for fun.
Okay, sure. Yeah, now you can have your puppet back.
Okay, all right, cool. Thank you guys. Well, yeah, we learned about memorizing. So, Kids Zone Band, cue it.